everyone. Welcome to the geography class of class 7th. We were doing lesson number 7, Europe, political and physical features. Topics discussed in previous video. We have discussed physical features and in that we have discussed the Northwestern Highlands. Topics to be discussed in today's video. Today we will continue with the physical features of Europe and today we will discuss the Great European Plains. Let's start with the topic the Great European Plains. The Great European Plains are vast, low, gently rolling and flat plains which extend from the Atlantic coast in the west to the Ural Mountains in the east and the Northern Highlands and the White Sea in the north to the Southern Mountains in the south. Now let's see the extension of North European Plains. The North European Plains extend from Atlantic coast in the west to the Ural Mountains in the east and the Northwestern Highlands and the White Sea in the north to the Southern Mountains in the south. These plains rise more than 300 meters above the mean sea level. The westward part of these extended plains is in the British Isles. These plains are narrow towards the west and become broad and wider towards the east. They are the broadest in Russia. Let's continue. The prominent plains. Prominent means important. In these plains are the plains of Hungary in Hungary, the plains of Andalusia in Spain, and the plains of Lombardy in Italy. The Pyrenees Mountains run along the southern border of France and separates France from Spain, whereas the Ural Mountains form the natural barrier between Asia and Europe, means Asia is separated from Europe by the Ural Mountains. Many rivers originate, means rise, from these plains. For example, the river Rhine, the river Elbe, the river Weser, etc. These rivers provide irrigation facilities to the fertile plains of Europe. Here the word irrigation means watering of the crops. Many of the cities are situated along the banks of these rivers. That is Paris, the river Seine, Germany, the river Weser, etc. Deserts, lakes and plateaus are almost absent in the Great European Plains. The general features of these plains are as follows. Number A. Several rivers drain these plains. These rivers provide well-connected transporting network in Europe. So these rivers are very much suitable for the transporting system in Europe. The radial patterns of the river and the flat relief make these rivers highly suitable for inland transport. Let's understand about the radial drainage pattern. When the streams flow in different directions from the central peak or dome-like structure, a radial pattern is developed. It is common in the areas with conical and domes. For example, volcanic cones and other conical landforms. Next word is inland waterways. The inland waterways are the waterways when ships, boats sail in the river, canals or lakes. For example, the river Rhine is the busiest waterways in Europe. These plains are the part of the world's most fertile plains, the steppes. These plains are highly suitable for agriculture and for cultivating various crops. Steppes are the temperate grasslands, lie in Europe and these plains are very much suitable for the cultivation of wheat. Let's continue. These plains are not absolutely flat, but they also roll down gently. These plains have scattered hills in some areas, that is, the Volga Hills. The Volga Hills in Russia has the river Volga as its source. These plains are narrow in the west due to the occurrence of the various water bodies. For example, the Baltic Sea, the English Channel. Let's continue. E part. These plains are rich in mineral deposits such as coal, iron ore, etc. Number F. Some of the hilly areas in these plains are made up of volcanic rocks. For example, Brittany in France, Harz in Germany, whereas Some of them are made up of sedimentary rocks of limestone and sandstone. Number G. The higher part of these plains are covered with glacier deposits of clay, sand, and loess. Here the word loess means a loosely compacted yellowish grey deposit of sediments. The soil is good for agriculture which is due to presence of loess. Now students, we will discuss on the basis of the Great European Plains, answer the following. Number 1 point, location. The Great European Plains lies in the south of the Northwestern Highlands. Number 2, extension. These plains extend from Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Ural Mountains in the east. Number third point is countries. These plains include Portugal, Spain, France, Belgium, Holland, Germany, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Romania, Hungary, Belarus, and Russia. Number fourth point is width. These plains are broad in the eastern part of Russia and narrow down towards the west. Now the number fifth point is made up of. These plains are alluvial plains. Now the number sixth point is important plains. The important plains are number 1, lowland of Andalusia in Spain. Number 2, London and Paris basin. Number 3, the plains of Lombardy in Italy. Number 4, the Hungarian plains of Romania. Number 7th point is rivers. The important rivers that drains the Great European plains are Rhine, Seine, Don, Volga, Danube, Dnieper, and Thames. Number 8th point is speciality. Number 1, rivers of these plains provide well-connected transporting network in Europe and highly suitable for inland transport. Number 2, these plains are the part of the world's most fertile plains. The steppes. These plains are highly suitable for agriculture and for cultivating various crops like wheat. So students, this is the end of the today's topic. I hope you understood the topic and you will solve some exercises by yourself. These are the copy points you have to do on your copy and you have to fill your map. I will come with the next physical feature of the same continent. Thank you and have a nice day.